Alright guys, here we are back in beautiful Huntington Beach, California. I'm actually here for an awesome event. We are here for the Vans BMX Rebel Jam. It's going to be down on the beach. They usually have the Pro Cup, the concrete bowl competition. This time they're doing a street course. They're building it all out of concrete and it's going to be absolutely epic. I'm going to be doing the live broadcasting. It's going to be on Vans US Open Surfing's website. I'll put the website down here for you guys. I'll put the link in the description so you can save it for when the actual live feed goes up. We're going to go check out the course right now. I want to show you guys exactly what's going down. But first I want you guys to meet my roommate for the weekend.
What's up, YouTube?
I can't believe I get to share a room with you.
Somebody's getting a swirly.
So Steve, are you excited about this week?
Welcome to the Point Break Inn. We jimmied the door. We broke ourselves in. We stole the master suite. It's got a television. It's got a floor. It's got a ceiling. And life's a beach, baby. Join us for the weekend. We're going to have a time.
So Steve's actually going to be doing the live announcing. He's going to be doing it with Paul Roberts. Some of you guys might remember Paul Roberts. He used to be the voice of BMX years ago. He's actually doing this event again. And what's really cool about that, the first pro contest I ever entered, Grot Bags was the announcer. Paul was actually the announcer for it. So it'd be awesome to see him again. But we're going to go make our way over there. I'm going to show you guys exactly what's going on. This is the US Open of Surfing. So we come here every single year pretty much for an event. And there's so many people that come out here. This main thing is all about surfing for this week. So BMX is just an added bonus to it. So I'm going to show you guys all what's going on over here. They have like a huge Vans pop-up store that they make specifically for this week that they build up on the beach, and it's unbelievably huge. We'll go past that and we'll check it out. So let's go make it on over to the course. So walking on over to the event, I'll show you guys this crazy store that Vans built. I don't know if you guys can understand just how big this building is, but we are currently right here on the beach. You can see the walkways over there. This is dead in the middle of the beach, and this is a temporary building that Vans builds so they can sell all their stuff. So we're gonna go in there. I'm gonna show you guys just how big it looks from the inside. Guys, this is epic. This is temporary on the beach. Like, this is no joke. I'm actually gonna pick up some shirts right now because pack kind of light because I'm going straight to X Games after this one. So let's go find some stuff. Alright guys, it's time for the first official look of the Vans Rebel Jam course. This is a concrete skate park that's built right here on the beach in Huntington Beach. Like, literally, on the other side of those stands right there is the ocean. This is pretty cool to see. Now this here is a street course, like I was saying earlier. So it's completely different, and the builders did a really good job. So right now I'm going to go over all the key features here that I think are really cool. Starting off in this corner of the skate park, there is a nice flat deck right here with a really interesting looking kink rail. It's kind of curved, it goes down, it's got some really soft angles on it. I've never really seen a rail like this before, so this is kind of cool. Nice little bank hip right here, a ledge on the top. Now there's a quarter pipe up there, and now that quarter pipe is made out of wood actually, which is really interesting because this is all concrete. Now in the middle of the back wall over here is the Rebel Jam quarter pipe. It's a nice little banked one, and it's got the Rebel Jam graphics all over it. So it's going to be a nice little connection piece to get you back over to the other side. Now this corner is the biggest, craziest corner that they have here. As you can see, that top bank up there is about 10 feet up off this ground that I'm currently standing on. So there's two elevation changes, which makes it very interesting. So from a different angle, I'll show you guys, there is a nice Euro gap that's actually pretty big. There's a rail on top with some stairs that has a Euro gap as well. And there's also a big gap from this bank right here. Nice little hip as well if you come from this side. Now turning over to the side of the course over here, this is a nice little area. There's a lot of different options. You got a typical bank right here, probably about 3 feet high. And you can go over to the side, which has 3, 4, 5 different ledges and a rail on it. So that's kind of cool. A nice little mix of just options to fly through and get stuff done. So you can go straight up to the top rail and you can hit both sides. So you can come up this side and hit the rail, or you can come up this side. And now this side's pretty cool because there's a nice little A-frame bank setup. And on this side there's a really cool rail. This one's really long. It goes up kind of like an A-frame, and then it gets flat right here towards the end. So I think a lot of stuff is going to happen on this rail because it looks like a really solid setup. The bank goes down on there, so you can actually gap over from this side over to there as well. And now straight into the middle, I'll give you guys an overlook right here. This is all the ledges. So like I said, there's 5 rails and ledges right here, which is pretty, there's a lot going on. There's a whole lot happening in this corner. So if you head on over, there's a stock quarter pipe behind me. It looks to be about 7.5 feet tall, I'm gonna say. It's really steep. This will be used for turning around. Like I said, this is the majority of a street contest. So a lot of the judges are gonna wanna see the street options. All the rails, all the ledges, but if you could squeeze some tricks in while you're turning around, that's an added bonus right there. And if they have setups like this, they're going to see some trannies being ridden because there's a really nice hip behind me. And then Colt has a curved wall ride, which is really clean looking. This looks cool. It's set back a little bit just on top of the deck. It's about 4 feet tall, and you can wrap around this corner to send you with some speed, but guys will also be stalling it, grinding around it, a bunch of different things like that. And what's really cool, I just checked out, there's a hip right there behind me, and you can land on that one, and you can hit this hip also that's directly behind me, which is a 90 degree, meaning that the angle up there is a 90. So walking on over, I'll show you guys the rest of the setup. Now this is a very, very interesting area. I didn't expect to see this here at the skate park today. There's a rail that's really strange looking. It's like a rainbow rail, which is something you really don't see too often. There's also a rainbow ledge behind me, but it looks to be banked. And when I say banked, I mean it's on an angle. It's not a right angle from the coping to the bottom of it. It's slanted down, and you can also kind of carve up and over that. So that would be really interesting to see what the riders do on it. There's a little box jump that you can hit going past it. And like I said, that weird rainbow rail, and then there's a really small setup right here that probably won't be sessioned too much at all by the BMX guys. It's just like a wall ride kind of thing with a ledge on the top. There's really not much to do on it BMX wise, except for like kind of wall ride, or maybe, I don't know, get really creative and do a jib on it. This is interesting. I don't know if this is going to stay like this or not, or if they're building more things, but there's currently a double that's in the center right here. There's a kicker and there's a landing. So there's a lot of open space up in the middle of this park, and they filled it up with this weird double. But this could make things interesting. There could be some cool tricks that we see. So now that I showed you guys the course, I want to talk a little bit about this event this weekend. So there is going to be 36 BMX riders competing. There's a lot of big names. We got Garrett Reynolds, we got Dennis Aronson, we got Dakota Roche. The biggest names in BMX Street are currently going to be riding at this event, which is so cool to see. It's a nice change up from the Pro Cup and the Bowl event that they have every single year. I think it's awesome they have a different list of riders coming in, and the fans are going to be so excited to see it. So this event is going to be on Saturday and Sunday. So if there's anybody in the Huntington Beach area that wants to come and check us out, the event will be Saturday and Sunday. And on Sunday, I will be doing the live stream. And if you guys follow me on Instagram at Scotty Cranmer, I will be doing all the updates, letting you guys know exactly when it goes up. But I will put the link in the description just so you guys can save it, just so it's ready to go. But having that event is pretty amazing, but what Vans is doing afterwards is really cool as well. They're going to be using this next weekend for the skate, but in between you can actually come and ride the skate park. But before you come rush over here, you have to RSVP. I'm going to put the flyer up right here. You guys could check it out. You must RSVP for it. Vans is nice enough to do this. All you got to do is reach out, schedule your session. You guys can come and check out the skate park and ride it for yourself. So how cool is that? Vans builds a temporary concrete skate park for 1 week to use. That's just the coolest thing in the world. Concrete skate park like this, what they end up doing, they use a concrete which is really smooth, really durable, and they actually have it down to a science. So they put like things underneath of it that are made out of wood, made out of styrofoam, so that they spray the concrete on it. They spray like that much thick of concrete, and then they smash it up and they actually reuse it at the end, which is awesome. Any of you guys that are in the California area, you guys have an awesome opportunity to come check this out. And anybody worldwide that wants to watch this, you guys can see it. And I will be doing the live stream with my friend Daryl now. We're going to be partnering up, doing a live stream of the event, and it's going to be on Sunday. So make sure you guys check this out. So back at the hotel now, watching a beautiful sunset, and I'm looking down on the Pacific Coast Highway right now, and I cannot help but remember my 2 favorite times I've ever had in Huntington Beach, California, and they were both with the big boy. I think a lot of you guys from the beginning of the channel will remember him, and I think it's a must that when you were here in Huntington Beach, you have to replay those memories, because those were 2 huge moments. And this is our first trip together to Huntington Beach. Big boy was so excited to be in California. He saw Trey, he's hugging on him, they're spinning around looking like a scene out of a romantic comedy movie. Trey Jones! Your best friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Delta's paging Salt Lake passenger Ashley Daigle, Lauren Morris, Vandal Morris, coming to the potty beach.
And then all of a sudden they're riding together and they both collide on the highway, and Big Boy ate it so hard, and it was the first time that Big Boy was recognized in public. And you can hear in the background somebody yells, "Yo, Big Boy!" Slap City, why? Yes! What was that all about, dude? Hey, what's up? Yes, that was so... How awesome was that? Oh my god. Best thing that's ever happened on the channel. 100 feet on the bike in California. Somebody yells Big Boy's name, tries a trick, collides a tray. And the next clip I'm going to show you guys is the clip that happened down there on the beach. Big Boy tried to do his first ever drop in front flip, and Big Boy had a rough showing. He was determined to get this thing, and he went back and he tried this thing as hard as he possibly could, and he landed on his butt so hard, and he's never experienced a pain like that ever in his life, and I hope he never will again. I'm gonna play that clip right now in its entirety just so you guys can see Big Boy's pain. It was terrible.
Come on, Big Boy! You got this, bro! Oh! Oh! Scott! You okay? You okay? Wait. It's okay. I'm done. Oh,
I know you don't, but relax. Did you knock the wind out of yourself? Listen, did you knock the wind out of yourself?
No, I brought home.
All right. It's gonna get better in a second. It's gonna get better in a second. All right, I know. It's gonna get better in a second. Hold on. I know it sucks. I know you, dude. No more. Bro, of course. Okay, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Just give it a second, okay? I know it sucks. Your butt feels better now, though? Okay. Sometimes it's a bit of a breaded chicken face, yeah.
It is.
He's got a breaded chicken face. He does right now.
I do.
It's a bit of a breaded chicken face, yeah.
It is.
Big dog, you are champion, dude.
Spinal.
Oh my god, you're too much, dude. So back here in Huntington Beach, we are not going to be making memories like that since Big Boy and the rest of the crew aren't here, but we're going to have some fun this weekend during the Vans Rebel Jam. So you guys know what to do. Hopefully you guys tune in and you guys enjoy amazing competitions. So until next time, remember to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Peace.